everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jill, otherwise known as the Enlightened Target, and this channel is devoted to narcissistic abuse, awareness and recovery, parental alienation, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and anything and everything associated with those three main topics. Today, we are going to talk about the female narcissist and her top 5 manipulation tactics that she uses to abuse and control other people. This is a topic that, in my opinion, isn't talked about enough, specifically when the female is narcissistically abusing a man. There is still such a taboo or shame, unwarranted shame, but shame nonetheless, for so many men who have been abused by a female narcissist. And we have got to start talking about this more because there are so many men suffering in silence, or even worse, unaware that it's even a possibility that a woman could be a domestic abuser against a man. My clients are literally 50-50 women to men, and the effects of long-term exposure to narcissistic abuse are extremely damaging, regardless of the gender of the abuser or the victim. The reality is that emotional, psychological, and verbal abuse are devastating to anyone who is being subjected to them. Typically, narcissists will not be physical abusers because narcissists know that they won't get away with that very long. However, that does not exclude narcissistic abuse from being a severe form of domestic and intimate partner violence. It's high time that societies everywhere call all forms of domestic abuse abuse. That means calling people who verbally, emotionally, or psychologically abuse another person or child exactly what they are. They are abusers. So today, my hope is to shine a light on the reality that narcissistic women are just as abusive to a man as a male narcissistic abuser can be towards a woman. Again, abuse is abuse, regardless of the gender of the abuser or the victim. If you are new to my channel, I would like to take a moment and welcome you and invite you to please subscribe and be sure and hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every week. Also, if you are interested in private one-on-one narcissistic abuse recovery coaching with me or group coaching on Wednesday evenings, please visit my website or send me an email. Both are linked in the description below. So today we are going to shine some light on the typical abuse tactics that female narcissists use on a target, whether that be a man, woman, or child. As I mentioned earlier, narcissistic abuse can be men or women, and the abuse they subject a victim to will be damaging and harmful regardless of the gender of the abuser or the victim. I think it's high time that people start exposing the fact that females are also abusing other people, family members, and romantic partners. So today we are going to focus on the female narcissistic abuser and shine some light on exactly what her favorite abuse tactics are and what to be watching out for if you are concerned that you may be involved with a female narcissist. Number 1, the female narcissistic abuser loves to utilize the silent treatment. This is consistently the number 1 abuse tactic I hear about from my male clients. And let me tell you, these women can do the silent treatment for long periods of time. Nothing quite gets the message across that you are being punished or that you are worthless quite as effectively as not speaking to you or not even acknowledging your existence. Not to mention the level of cruelty that is involved when someone is being given the silent treatment. I'm not sure there is anything as cruel as not speaking to someone, ghosting someone, refusing to talk to someone, or refusing to acknowledge someone's existence. It's one of the cruelest forms of narcissistic abuse. Even in the movie Gaslight, When the main character's husband is giving her the silent treatment, she begs him and says, do anything. Hit me, scream at me, anything but this. And the silent treatment can look different from narcissist to narcissist. She may just stop talking to you for days or weeks or even months. She may refuse to even acknowledge your presence when you are in the room with her. She may disappear and not answer or return your phone calls or texts. One of my clients even had his wife speaking through their pet dogs to communicate with him. Another client called what she did the coldest shoulder you could ever imagine. But one thing is for sure, this silent treatment is one of the female narcissist's favorite abuse tactics. Number 2, the female narcissist is famous for utilizing withholding love or affection or sex in order to get you in line with whatever it is she wants. Remember, the name of the game is power and control. And if you are in a relationship with someone you believe you love and who loves you, having her withhold love and affection can be devastating to a person. Female narcissistic mothers use this tactic on their own kids many times. And again, she can go long periods of time withholding affection from you, far longer than people would imagine. One thing about the female narcissist is that if she decides to implement one of these abuse tactics, her commitment to the process seems limitless. I literally have had clients that have told me their wives have gone months and months withholding love and affection. And again, this form of abuse is incredibly cruel. It's a powerful tool they use to get the message to the victim that you aren't worthy or deserving of their love and affection. And if you want it, you better succumb to their demands. Otherwise, no deal. Number 3, the female narcissist is notorious for utilizing guilt trips in order to get you in line with whatever it is she wants. Never underestimate the power that guilt has to keep you indebted or loyal to a narcissistic woman. It's an incredibly powerful manipulation and abuse tactic that she has absolutely no problem exploiting. I have many clients that have been in a relationship with a female narcissist that they do not want to be in, but stay because she has convinced him or her that they owe her or that she cannot survive without them. If you are a highly empathetic person, as nearly all targets of a narcissist will be, trust me, the narcissist is willing to manipulate and take advantage of those character traits of yours indefinitely if you will let them. Guilt is not love, you guys. And normal, healthy people would not want to be in a relationship with someone who only felt obligation and guilt towards them. Guilt is a powerful, powerful manipulation and abuse tactic. And but because they have managed to make us pity them instead of being outright mean and abusive, somehow, many times we neglect to see how deceptive and manipulative this tactic really is. Number 4, the female narcissist is really good at shaming, humiliating, or emasculating a victim to kick off a long devaluing cycle. This statement might be disguised as a joke, so if you are rightfully offended, she can say, I was just joking, or it could be disguised as fake concern, or it could be a passive-aggressive put down, or it could be a triangulating comparison where she compares you to an old partner in a degrading and an offensive manner. All narcissists tend to extract joy and happiness over their ability to humiliate or emasculate a victim. There is a Machiavellian part to this personality disorder that is sadistic, meaning they can gain pleasure in causing another person genuine suffering and pain. And nothing does that quite as well as shame and humiliation. Number 5, The female narcissist loves to utilize gaslighting and projection against a victim to abuse and manipulate them. Of course, we all know narcissists utilize these tactics, and the female narcissist isn't an exception from this rule. So she is going to project the things that she is guilty of doing onto the victim, and she will insist these things that you are these things, or that you are guilty of doing these things. For example, she may accuse you of being a narcissist, or she may have cheated on you, but now she's accusing you of cheating on her. On top of that, she will mix in some good old-fashioned gaslighting and tell you that your memory of said events is wrong. That's not the way it happened. Or maybe even she will try to convince you it didn't happen at all. I have one client that caught his wife of 40 some odd years cheating, and she sent him a letter recently telling him that he must have her confused with some other girlfriend from his young adulthood. These two have been married over 40 years, and she is trying to gaslight him into believing he actually has her confused with someone from 40 plus years ago. Remember, as narcissists age, everything gets worse. The lies get more absurd and extreme. The gaslighting and projection, it all gets worse as they get older. And this includes the female narcissist. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone.